Hey, all right. How's it going? Mr. Deadman of the Deadman's Tone podcast here. A show broadcast live from a trailer park deep in the heart of Meth County, Texas. I already said who I am. I'm Mr. Deadman. With me is SK Barrett, a life coach that can unfuck your life. You'll let him. Then there's Tammy G, our paranormal expert.
Paranormal expert.
Paranormal expert.
I cannot wait to talk to you, Tammy, baby.
Paranormal and abnormal, are those the same thing?
Oh, they are.
I'm a little abnormal.
Okay, now this show is brought to you by My Drunk Ass, in which you can make that possible. Look, I have a bottle of Backwood Moonshine Liquor, pecan pie flavored. I got a shot glass over here.
Jesus.
Is that Old Smoky?
That's got to be nasty.
It is nasty. I'm not going to enjoy a drop of it. And you can make sure I will drink it. Look, you see on the screen there?
If you hate Dead Man, pay money and he'll have to drink this shit that's worse than cough syrup.
It is. It is. And so you know I'm not bluffing. Here it is. There it is on camera. Right there. The rule is...
By the way, I have tried blackberry moonshine and strawberry moonshine and found those to be delicious.
Oh.
Apple pie, I think I had. It was pretty good.
See,
yeah, not as good as the other two, though. I found apple pie was okay.
You know, I'm going to say something that makes me un-American, but I don't like apple pie.
You don't like apple pie. What the fuck do you get at McDonald's, man?
a Big Mac?
You don't get apple pie to go with it?
You know, maybe it's fried. I'll like it. I don't know.
Do you like any pie or just not apple pie?
Tammy, I like some pie. I mean,
oh yeah, well I know you like some pie, but
Cherry pie.
You don't like that warm apple pie, huh?
well, you know, I like.
He doesn't like putting it in his mouth, is what he's saying.
Well.
Okay, I'm going to leave that one alone.
You know, we're trying to have a family-friendly show now because what YouTube is cracking down on stuff left and right. I don't even know what's going on anymore. No one knows what's going on anymore on YouTube. Anyway,
well, it's a family.
New policies every day. But anyway, getting back to the bit. Look, if you want to see me get drunk, on the screen there, the tip jar right there, streamlads.com/Mr. Deadman, DT, dollars, shout out, $5. I'll take a shot of this. And Jimmy said he will take a shot too. I don't know if he's just bluffing though.
No,
listen,
man.
I am so impressed that we have Jimmy Page on this show from Led Zeppelin. I am just floored. You know, one of my favorite bands of all time.
Yeah, Jimmy Page, we got him. Hey, how you
awesome.
doing, Mr. Page?
I'm doing very well, thank you. Very well.
Kind of lost that English accent, though. That's weird.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you live in South Georgia and you start working in a convenience store. It changes you.
Yeah,
changes perspective on the world.
Oh, okay. All right. So we're going to get into Jimmy Pudge. Jimmy Pudge is our guest here. We'll be talking to him and get into all that stuff. First, one other shout out. Actually, two. One, there's a call for submissions for a Cthulhu cheeseburger. It's a deep fried horror's coming back. It's going to be a monthly magazine, monthly ezine. So if you're looking for or interested in submitting to that, feel free to. You just go to deadmanstone.net for the submission guidelines. The other thing is tomorrow going to be doing another show, a release party for Sour, Tony Evans' book. So gonna get fucking wasted this weekend, left and right. Okay, so. Let's do this. Jimmy Pudge. I almost said Jimmy Page. Damn it, SK.
That's all right, man. When I look it up on Amazon, that's the first thing you see is Jimmy Page. So I've got a long way to go before I get into that first search perspective, I guess. I'll probably change my name.
All right.
I don't know. We'll see.
Jimmy Pudge. Who are you and what do you do?
Well, you know, I'm just a regular guy, and I work at a convenience store. And that's a strong question, man.
I know it's deep. It goes real deep. I like it when guests have They get.
I feel like I'm at an
philosophical.
interview, man. I feel like I'm not going to get the job.
Yeah, who are you and what do you do? Yeah, some people like search that. You know, that's a soul searching question right there. Okay, now,
It's like my past, the past that I had.
oh,
It's leading me to wanting to be evasive. You know what I mean? No, I work. I do write. I love to write. I enjoy writing. I call it storytelling, though.
yeah, storytelling. Okay,
Yeah.
how long you been
I
doing
don't know.
that?
That's all I got on that. Oh, I don't know, man. I guess about since 2002, maybe. That's when I first started writing.
2002. Okay.
Why did you start writing?
I had a lot of time on my hands to write, and so I enjoyed learning how to do it. I started out pretty rough, though. Started telling stories about cats and kittens, and people who read it would laugh, but got a little bit better. A little bit better.
Okay, got better.
Not
Yeah.
much, though.
Okay. Okay.
Still writing about kittens?
No. Well, yeah, I do write about kittens somewhat, but not often.
Like Edgar Allan Poe sort of kittens, or like what kind of like dead kittens, dead cats? What?
King kitten?
This cat was kind of he was a talking cat. I based it off of this cat that I used to see out in the yard, and he talked, and I think, what can this motherfucker do? What kind of wait a minute, this is a family show.
No, yeah, this is a fucking family show. I'm just fucking with you, Pudge.
I was like, what can this motherfucker do? You know, what kind of trouble can he get into? You know, what if he was out there looking for the other pussies? You know, what would happen? What could go wrong in this little motherfucker's life? And so I started thinking about this, and we're typing it down, and it was horrible at first, man, because sentence structure wasn't really my thing, and spelling wasn't really my thing.
The two things you need. But
Tend to be
From awful to mediocre.
for writers, typically.
hey, but it's okay though. It's okay. Have you read 50 Shades of Grey? I mean, sentence structure and grammar, words. Come on, you don't need them anymore.
You really don't, man. You really don't.
But I was looking over some of your work, and I've heard a lot about you. Oh, go ahead.
I was wondering if he writes like a hidden word puzzle where you just go through and you circle the words that you find in the, and that becomes a sentence. That'd be an interesting book, wouldn't it?
It really would be, man. You know, I try to do a choose your own adventure. But yeah, that would be interesting too, man.
Your own spelling.
Choose your own spelling. I like that. Okay. Now, I've heard a lot about you. You know, people were like, "Oh man, you got to check out his work. You got to have him on the show. This guy's wild. This guy has some stories." Okay, I'm gonna dig into that. And when I was looking in, what is the Southern or the Georgian Southern writing or the Georgian voice? You know what I'm talking about? Because I heard that maybe in one of your other prior interviews, you said that that's your style. What is that?
Like Georgia voice, you mean?
Yeah. What do you mean by that?
Well, you know, it's what I mean is like the speech pattern. You know, like you're from Texas, maybe there's certain speech patterns in your area that you can pick up on, kind of like in Georgia, or not Georgia, but South Georgia, where I come from. You know, like you won't see G's put on the end of words. So when I write, you know, we're not going to see a lot of G's at the end of fucking words. And because I'm not very good with apostrophes or grammar or whatever the fuck it is, I just avoid it.
Yeah.
And so
Hard ends.
it hurts
Hard
to
ends.
use, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Instead of fishing, it's fishing. Right?
exactly, man. Exactly.
Yeah, fishing, yeah. Okay. But that's here in Texas too, man. That's a Southern thing.
Yeah, it's a Southern thing, right?
Yeah. And I was reading one of your books. I think I was reading part of Kitty's Revenge, and I caught that vibe that it has that, like it reads like a Southern. That almost sounds stereotypical, but like a simple, down to earth Southern voice, like, and that is authentic. So it has that appeal.
You know, that's the thing. It's like I write kind of what I'm interested in. You know, it's like I'm not really trying to delve deep into the content, and I just want to sound like the people I'm around. To me, it just sounds authentic, and so that's the flow I go for.
Okay. All right, so let's talk a little bit about your work. Oh, what pick a title. Pick a title. You see, I like to dig into the themes of the books and stuff.
Okay.
So,
Well, let's go with. Okay, here's the honest truth, man. I drink a little too. I drink a little too much sometimes.
hey, we're gonna be
But
drinking a lot tonight. We'll be drinking a lot. One other thing too, what we're gonna do later on in the show is have confession time. So I hope you're ready to confess some stories.
Yeah, of course.
Do a 2 lies, 1 truth sort of thing. So yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Anyway. So let's talk about. You said Kitty's Revenge. Let's talk about that.
Okay, yeah. I actually had a friend, and I'll call her Little Angel. Okay.
All right.
But Little Angel, I sent Little Angel a copy of the book, a PDF through Facebook, and because she was interested in reading my stuff, and I didn't want her to pay for it because I feel guilty if she pays for it and doesn't like it. I figure if I give it for free, that'll get rid of that free fucking or that bad review, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I fucking send it to her, and she is actually talking to me about it last night, and she says that she really enjoyed it, and I was like, well, that's unbelievable because I figured she wouldn't enjoy it, right?
Right.
But she said that she really loved the violence in it, and especially the dildo scene. And I couldn't remember the dildo scene, right? I remember the person being fed to the zombies. I remember the wood chipper, but I couldn't remember the fucking dildo. I don't know how the person died with the fucking dildo. I don't know if she choked to death on it or if she bled to death and went too far up her ass. I just don't fucking know, man.
Okay.
It's hard to remember these things, right? But, I told her, I was like, it's hard to remember because you write so much, you forget these things. But it meant a lot to me that she liked it because normally, you don't get that kind of feedback from people. So it meant a lot to me. And so, Little Angel, if you hear this later on, this is a shout out to you, baby.
All right. So Kitty's Revenge is inspired by Little Angel.
No, I just met Little Angel. I gave her a free copy of it.
Oh, okay. All right. So wait, you said a dildo wedge up far up the ass. Is that what's going on in Kitty's Angel? Because I did not get that far. What's going on in this book?
I don't remember. That's the problem, man. She liked that scene, but I cannot remember that scene.
Oh man.
I have to read it out just for that.
Well, I'll make it free, man. Let's make it free.
You don't have to do that.
Yeah. I get 35 cents on the dollar, so it's nice, and you're a paranormal girl, and I love paranormal people. Let's do this.
Oh, this is nice. He's hooking up with you, Tammy. How's it going, Tammy?
I'm bad at it.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Cute girls get some free shit.
Mm-hmm. Where's my free shit? I have tits.
You're not a cute girl.
It's like I'm an ugly guy on the surface, but once you get to know me, get down to my soul, you'll see what a beautiful person I am.
That's what I tell my kids, Dad.
That's great, man. That's great.
Yeah. That's right.
Why do you have to tell kids that you're a good person?
Because I'm trying to remind. You know what? I don't want to. We're not doing confession time yet. Okay. We'll get to that later on.
But you shouldn't have to convince them. You should just lead by example and let them see.
Yeah, if you got to tell them, they're just going to believe you.
Dad, what do you do for a living? I kidnap kids from families. No, I'm just joking. No. Okay. All right. So, Kitty's Revenge. You don't remember too much of, other there was a dildo. Someone died by a dildo. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
There was a lady who went on a hang glider. I know she went on a fucking hang glider, and she was a sociopath. Mm-hmm. I don't know exactly where that went or what that was about, but I do remember a hang glider. See,
now this adds up.
How would you write this?
Maybe she fell on the dildo.
Yeah.
Let's make this plot up, and then you can read it later on, and we can see how close we were. Right?
Exactly.
It was a sweet cover, though. It looks very splatterpunkish.
I do like the cover. The cover's hot.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate that. That took a lot of effort.
I think there was that gun. Wait, I'm sorry. It's cool. It's cool. Yeah. What is love?
I love it. I like her too. Like, she's hot with a gun. Like, Yeah.
Some blood
I'm
on her
feeling
cheek
it.
right there.
Blood on her face. Like, that's
Mhm.
hot. I wonder
Well,
if
you-
maybe she, like, was
Just
smashing
dildos?
some chick with the dildo really hard and the blood squirted on her face. And
Yeah.
I don't remember. I really don't. But
Yeah.
she was a poor, unfortunate soul that went to Panama City and became a prostitute. And I know that the sugar man did her wrong, and I can't remember how he did her wrong, but it's some fucked up shit anyway.
You know,
But she's getting revenge.
I'm not surprised. A writer who gets too drunk to remember his own story. That's great right there. I like that. Okay.
It's true, man. You know, you just drink, have a good time, and all the world just slips away, and you have a book towards the end of the night.
Look at that.
How long did it take you to write the book?
Probably about, I guess, 3 weeks, maybe. I don't know. 3 weeks is usually how long it takes.
Is someone pissing right now?
Is somebody peeing?
No, nobody's peeing. Forget that.
SK, are you
didn't
peeing?
SK, were you peeing?
Hold on.
It was SK.
Shake it off.
Damn it. Damn
I'll pay you after the show for taking the heat, man.
Oh, we're that relaxed, huh? We're that relaxed. Oh, man. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, so do you remember what your influence or inspiration is behind this book?
My influence was I love to go to Panama City. I used to love to go there a lot, and so I wanted to write something about Panama City Beach, and of course, it is considered the redneck Riviera, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I figured, why not have this unfortunate soul go to Panama City to make something of herself, only to wind up under the clutches of an evil person by the name of Sugarman.
Sugarman. Okay. I like that.
Who hasn't been through that?
Exactly, man. Exactly, right? You know, it's like your dreams are stripped from you, and all of a sudden you're in this world of chaos and exploitation, and then you get fucked over, and then you got to get a revenge.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
Okay. I don't want to let you off the hook so easy with your explanation of why you started writing, because
I'm glad you brought that up because I forgot the question.
the question was, why did you start writing? You said, well, I had a lot of free time. But you see, it's not that simple. A lot of people have free time and they just watch TV, or they make furniture, or they
Exactly, right.
kidnap dogs, or who
You're
knows.
onto a great point, man.
Why write?
Exactly, right. It's just what you enjoy. It's what you feel good with. To me, writing is a way of letting out those inner demons or rage or feelings of happiness, emotions. Because if you're a lonely person, right, you are there by yourself, you can watch television and relate to the characters and live vicariously through them, or you can write, or you can make furniture. You know, it's just whatever your interests are and how you can just really, I don't know, get to know yourself and use your time. Does that make sense? I'm drunk. I don't know if that makes sense.
We'll pretend it does, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, it makes sense. Yeah, excellent.
Which, guys, I'm real sober right now, which is a problem. What is up with you guys? Come on. Look, I said the show is sponsored by you guys, by my drunk ass, and I'm not drunk yet. Pudge is already drunk. Come on, I want to get there. Okay.
Yeah, but he doesn't wait for people to pay him. That's why he's drunk already.
Yeah.
And by the way, okay, the TGI Friday Long Island iced tea tastes like shit. Don't buy it. I've added 6 shots of vodka to it, but it just isn't. It isn't flowing right.
It's not flowing right. No, that's
It's not flowing.
That's no good. That's no good. Okay. All right, man. TGI Friday? What? That's a.
It was the cheapest one, man.
Okay. It's like I never heard of that brand. Is like the restaurant brand or something? The chain?
Yeah. It was only like $7.99 for a. How much is this? I don't know. It looks like about a
Gallon?
1 liter.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's a
maybe.
good deal.
I think so, man. Well,
Drink
not
it.
really. If you taste it,
Hey, I heard some stuff about Frankenbitch. Let's talk about Frankenbitch. I know.
sure, yeah, okay.
Yeah. What is Frankenbitch?
So Frankenbitch is. Have you ever read "Where Are You Going? Where Have You Been" by Joyce Carol Oates?
No.
So this is a story that is based off of a real life serial killer named Charles Schmidt from the 1950s. Now Charles Schmidt used to stuff his shoes with newspapers and all kinds of shit to make himself taller. He'd wear pancake makeup. He'd add all kinds of fucking makeup to his face to change his appearance and blend in with the crowd. But he was a serial killer. And so I thought if I did Frankenbitch and I used a character like Charles Schmidt,
Right.
and I had a scene where it started off with Sonic. Have you ever been to Sonic? Is Sonic in Texas?
Yeah. Sonic, the burger chain place, right?
Right. You ever go to Sonic at night and you see a bunch of college kids there?
Dude, I go to Sonic at night. I see like some very questionable folk there, but yeah, it depends on which one. There's one down this trailer park. I see some like meth heads. I'm sure that's what they are. But
There's a recent photo of Bill Gates standing in line at a local Sonic.
Yeah, man.
Here.
Yeah, hell yeah. So I figured why not have.
You could stand
I don't
on
know
the
why
line
he
at
doesn't-
Sonic.
All at his house.
Wow.
Wait.
I got to slow.
There's a
What are we
line for
talking about?
Sonic? I thought it was just a driving place, right?
Just walk up.
All right. I guess you could
Sonic?
walk up.
It's a drive up.
Yeah, you drive
Yes.
up. You drive up, and the
You
car hop
drive
comes
up.
out. Oh,
Exactly right.
Oh, I was thinking of Dick's. There's a place, actually a place up here called Dick's.
oh, we have
It's a
dicks
burger
over here
place.
too. We have lots of dicks over here.
We have lots of dicks here too. I don't know about the restaurant, but we have lots of dicks here.
No, actually, further a few cities down, a few towns down, I found a Sonic restaurant where you actually walk in instead of being a car hop place. It was weird, but I don't know. Anyway, so have I ever been to Sonic? Yes, I've been to Sonic. I've seen some college kids there. What's
So
up?
I figured, why not have Charles Schmidt standing in the shadows wearing a leather jacket, enticing these people to come over, and why not have a kind of person who just has no kind of personality whatsoever, kind of a social outcast, have you, who goes on these dates, he meets people on Plenty of Fish and talks to them, and they decide they want to take the best body parts of these people, put them together, and bring them to life through voodoo. And then you have Franken.
So is this how you get an ideal date? Through
Plenty of Fish. No, I use Tinder.
different.
Yeah, who uses Plenty
Plenty
of
of
Fish
fish
anymore?
is better.
Is it?
Hey.
Let me tell you about Tinder, okay? I went on a Tinder day once, and the girl's name on Tinder is female, right? Female, right? Female.
Yeah.
So I meet female, and I realize something's bad. I realize that it's not an ideal day when she takes her coat off and she's got tattoos of Bam Bam Bigelow on her arms. I don't know if you know who Bam Bam Bigelow is, but that's a wrestler. Tattoos on his forehead, weighs about 500 pounds. A great guy,
Yeah.
right? But you wouldn't picture that on a girl. And she's like 6'1". I'm only like 5'6", but she's pretty hot. So I take her back to my place, and it turns out her name's not female at all, but it's actually Famali. Okay.
Okay.
And so, wait a minute. What?
No,
How far can I
continue,
go?
continue with the story. I'm
Stop the
curious what
story.
happens with the female.
Might get
Famali.
kicked off of YouTube, man. I need to cut this.
We'll be fine. I'll risk it.
So anyway, Famali, right, she's hot, right, but she's a little weird.
Okay.
And as the night progresses, and we get to that comfortable zone.
In the zone.
And the zone, man. The zone where you go to the bedroom and you're talking. And
yeah. I know what you
Solo
mean.
talk, things nice. Well, she wants. You know what? I'm not going to go through with this, man. I'm not going to go through with this. I don't want to do this to you.
Okay.
You know where I'm going with this, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
All I can say is I almost died, man. She has really strong fucking legs. I almost suffocated, but it was a good night.
Okay. All right.
Oh.
It was a good night. Adam's apple or no?
Yeah.
Anyway, I never saw Famali again. That was,
There's stuff from Molly again. But now, are you sure it was a chick?
yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a chick for sure. Yeah.
It's a chick with a dick? Because. Oh,
No.
no. Okay.
Pretty sure it's just never good enough.
Yeah.
I mean, he could have been fucking her ass the whole time, and she still had a penis. So who knows?
Could have been, Tammy. Could have been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Could be possible. Oh,
my
man.
God.
So
Y'all are making me blush, man.
Wait. Dial me back a little bit. Let's go back. What does it have to do with Frank and Bitch?
I have no idea, man. Where do we go? Where do we go with this?
Yeah, how did dating websites come up? I'm so confused.
You know what? One thing I like about the show is I let the guests. I just ask them a question and they just go, okay. But I enjoy it. I enjoy it so much. Okay, so Frank and Bitch, about the serial killer. He stalks people at Sonic, and then I guess he kills them. There we go.
Oh, it was because he goes on dates and kills them for their parts, and to me it sounds like it's how you get the ideal date. But I don't know how you cut one person's sense of humor and another person's personality and piece those together.
Mm-hmm.
Can you stitch together a brain like that and get the ideal woman?
Maybe.
Well,
You know what? I should have consulted with you before I read this book. I don't remember. Once you break up with me.
How long ago did you write this?
I don't know. It's like 3 years ago or 4 years ago.
Okay.
Well, that's understandable.
Yeah.
I can't remember who killed who. I don't know. I don't know if the guy. I don't know if the guy Sonic was the killer or if it was the other dude. Maybe they both killed. I don't know.
You know what I like
is there
about it,
any books? Are there any books that you've written that you remember?
Yeah, there's a book that's coming out pretty soon. There's actually someone who's interested in it. I can't really talk about it, but they're interested in publishing it. They haven't seen it yet though, so they may change their mind if they see it. However, it's called I can't remember what it's called. I sent you a picture of it though.
Oh yeah, I'll put the picture on the screen here. I'll go ahead and do that now. Okay, why is OBS freezing? Great. Are you guys still there?
No, we're
Yeah,
gone. We left.
I went to just change the image, and OBS is now like not responding, which is great.
That's okay. It's a life of quiet desperation is the title of it.
Yeah. But if OBS is not responding, that means the stream is probably not responding. What the
The stream isn't. I just keep getting a circle.
All right, let me see if I should start. I should just resume. We should be fine. We should. Let's see. All right. Great. Let's see if we're back on. Looks like we are. All right, good. Okay, we're back. Okay. I was going to load the image of the book. All right. I'm sorry, what was the book called?
Oh man, why the shit? Hold on 1 second. Let me think. A life of
Desperation. Life of Desperation?
Right. Exactly. A life of quiet desperation. That's it.
Okay. All right,
Hey, I gotta say, if you hadn't been a classic rock star for all of those years, I'd wonder about your memory. But given the life of this in the '70s and the '80s, it's I guess it goes with the territory.
Mm-hmm.
There you go, man. Yeah, life of quiet desperation. So this is coming out soon. I don't know if it'll be self-published or traditionally published. There is interest in it traditionally, which I love, and I'm grateful to that person for reaching out to me. So we'll see. But this is about this is about people who dream of the success and who they settle right? They don't keep going for it. They're not like you, JC Deadman, right? They don't have the podcast, and they're not trying to reach for the stars. You know, they're not living the dream or trying to live the dream.
Living the dream over here, guys. OBS crashing. I'm sorry. Technical issues. I hate them so much. But yeah. Okay.
So this comes from my friend. I'll call him the Gingerbread Man. That's the code name I have for him.
Okay.
But the Gingerbread Man always wanted to be a ventriloquist, right? And so often we will ride around town and we'll go to different locations. We went to the Perimeter Mall, and I sent you a photo of that as well, where we read outside of, oh, Jesus, was it Neiman Marcus? I can't remember the name of the place. Nordstrom. It was Nordstrom's.
Okay.
And what it is he likes to put on these sock puppets, and he does his ventriloquism, but he's not really happy or satisfied. He lives a life of quiet desperation. Okay, so this is about that.
Okay, I can see that.
And to me, this. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, if you're living that sort of life, if you're a ventriloquist, you're probably gonna be feeling kind of depressed, right? I mean, is that just me?
No.
So the Gingerbread Man, right? He still lives with his parents, and he's real sensitive towards this, right? And I get it. He's got a lot of talent. I mean, he makes me laugh. I love him. He's a great person. And so this book is kind of a tribute to him, right? And it's also about me. It's also about my life and my misadventures, just the daily life and how I see the world and these experiences I have and the way I perceive them. And that's really all it is.
Okay.
I call it, it's a little dirty, right? But it's how people talk, or how people around me actually talk, which you don't really see. There's what you call classroom etiquette in books. These are writers who feel this need to write in a classroom setting, this PC. This is not PC. This is actually what I consider real world, at least in my world. Okay. So I think it'll be original, and I'm looking forward to seeing reviews over this.
Okay. Well, that's interesting. I want to dig into that a little bit, if you don't mind, because I mean, you said it's a personal stuff, but it seemed like you're. I mean, you definitely sound like you're willing to talk about it because you definitely wrote a book about it. I mean, it's.
Oh yeah, man! I'm on this podcast here. I'll talk about anything, man. I'll talk about whatever. I just talked about a girl named Famali.
Yeah. Famali. All right.
We have a question from the chat.
We do, huh? Drink.
Yeah, somebody wants to know what Jimmy's drinking.
So I'm drinking. Does Jimmy drink? I don't normally drink.
Right.
Okay, so right now I'm drinking TGI Friday Long Island iced tea, and it's 12.5% alcohol volume, and I don't recommend it. It tastes like shit.
I bet it does.
Add at least 6 shots of vodka to it.
Did it taste bad before the vodka or after?
The vodka kind of leveled it out a little bit. It tasted horrible before.
Okay. Well, maybe you
Who is
drink...
Freddie Kitty? Freddie Kitty, I love you.
Freddie Kitty.
The Ramada Inn. What do you want to know about the Ramada Inn, baby? That's a good place for karaoke.
A Ramada Inn?
Absolutely, man. Have you ever heard the song Baby's Got Her Blue Jeans On?
Baby has what?
Baby has her blue jeans on. It's a classic country song. Baby's got her blue jeans on. I love it, man. I sing it all the time.
All right. Are you gonna do some karaoke here?
Not tonight, man. Not tonight. I'm not getting paid enough for this.
Oh, you know what? That's another thing. I'm still sober, guy. You know what? Fuck it. I'll give one for the team. I'll go ahead and take a shot of this moonshine now.
Gotta prime the pump, sir. Prime the pump, dead man.
Man, listen. The more you drink, the more bizarre this becomes.
Right. Okay. Let's talk about
take this
what is one of the personal stories in this book, in the life of quiet desperation.
So let me give you one example. There's one scene where I talk about early on when I'm incarcerated, and what it is I have this guy named Honey Buns. He's about 7 foot tall, and I'm a short motherfucker. I'm about 5'6", 5'7", right?
Okay.
And so Honey Buns, he says, "You gonna draw this tattoo, man?" And I'm like, "I can't draw. I can't do this tattoo, man. I cannot do a fucking tattoo." But it's a stick figure, so I think I can do it. And so I had to give him a tattoo of this. What are we talking about? I'm sorry, man.
We're talking about the personal stories in the life of the life of quiet desperation.
So this is one of the stories, right?
Yeah,
This is one of the stories.
Yeah, one of your stories.
One of the stories, right?
Yeah, dude, I need to get on your level. I need to get drunk like you.
Get drunk, man.
Pretty
What
kitty.
the fuck, man?
Come on,
Get drunk.
Becky. come
No,
on.
because if you do, then none of us are gonna know what we're talking about. Just don't.
You know what we need to do? You know what we need to do? We just need to play Two Lies, One Truth right now. That's what I think we need to do.
Yeah, I think so.
Mm-hmm. Do you know how to play Two Lies, One Truth, Jimmy?
You tell 2 lies and 1 truth, right?
Yeah.
Spot on. You nailed it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we try to guess which one's the lie or the
Yes.
truth.
Yes. Yeah. If we guess which one's the lie, sorry. If we guess which one's the truth, then you have to take a shot. I don't know if you
Okay.
should take any more shots, though. That's the thing.
Am I showing it? Am I showing it?
I will take you at your word at this point. I will take you at your word, Jimmy. I think.
How
I
many
think
shots have you had tonight, Jimmy?
You don't count things like this, right? If I have to guesstimate, I would say that
We're not playing this game
I don't
yet.
have any more Long Island iced tea, but I do have vodka. So
Okay, I got this moonshine and I got this beer. Let's do this. Let's take turns.
Do it.
Say three things about
warm
ourselves.
Water.
Oh, okay, you got
let's
water.
let's get savage.
All
Get
right.
savage, man. Like a motherfucker.
All right, who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
All right, SK. Tell us about yourself. Confession.
All right. I have a tattoo of a B-17. I worked on music videos for the band Queensryche, and one time they invited me up on stage for one of their songs.
Are you fucking serious, man?
And I dated a woman whose husband had died on Mount Everest. Which one is the truth?
The tattoo's a fucking lie, man. It's a fucking lie. The rest of them are truths, right? Or is it 2 lies and 1 truth?
It's
Two
two
lies
lies
and
and
one-
truth.
The truth.
Okay, shit. God
Okay.
damn it.
The truth is which one's the truth?
I think the band was the truth.
Yeah, I think the
Yeah,
band's the
see?
truth too. The band.
The band is almost the truth.
Okay.
I did work on music videos for Queensryche, but I never was on stage with them.
Okay.
So the chick that you dated was the truth then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did date a widow of a man who died on Everest. And in fact, was the subject of a fairly recent movie called Everest.
You're fucking kidding me. That's awesome. What does she look like?
Yeah,
Was she hot?
she was pretty hot.
I believe it, man. That's awesome, man.
He was also a retired airline pilot.
Oh, man. That sounds wonderful.
That's nice. That's nice.
Well,
So
awesome.
you're a pretty good liar, SK. Okay. Timmy, you want to go?
No, I'm trying to think.
You're trying to think.
You go ahead.
Okay.
And go.
I'll do one.
That.
I'll do one.
What,
Okay.
SK?
I'll do
I
one.
said good luck.
Good luck
Thank you.
thinking. All right. One time, I spat in holy water. Okay.
Just-
This other time,
Oh, that's
That's
Just
very
one.
vague. That's very vague. What do you mean by that? He spent time in holy water.
No, spat.
Spit.
Like I spit. I
Oh.
coughed. Yeah, I just coughed a loogie and some holy water right there. Added to it. There's one other time I may or may not have stolen from communion. Okay,
Mm.
and it's one other time I may or may not have smoked a joint using Bible paper.
Okay.
That was in Californication.
You're obviously Catholic, so it's got to be the second one that you as a lie.
What? No. It's two lies, one truth. You have to guess which one's the truth.
I think you really
God
did
damn it.
spit in holy water.
I'm gonna say you stole. The
No,
stealing.
you. What? No, I'm not
That-
I'm not gonna steal from God or the.
The lies is still in, right?
No,
You
the
spit in the holy water.
I wanted to. Did not. This one time,
What's
I was with a friend of mine, and we smoked a joint with Bible paper. It was not a good time. I mean, I look back at it now, and it's like, why did I do that? It doesn't make any sense. But yeah, that happened.
You know, they did that in one of the episodes of Californication.
Which I did not know because I have not. I think we've seen a little bit of that show. I don't know.
David Duchovny and this hot chick do that in a rehab center.
Of course.
Wow.
I keep hearing Californication. I need to watch that. I've never seen it before. Which one's a lie, man?
Oh,
I'm back.
the rest are lies. Spitting holy water, never done. I never stole money from the church. So
Wait. It's one truth and two lies, or is it one
it's
lie and two truth?
one truth and two lies. That's right. So your turn. So you say three things about yourself. One of them's true.
One of them's
are
true.
lies. Okay.
Okay. Number one is I gave a tattoo.
This step by step.
Yes.
I gave a tattoo to an inmate named Honey Buns of a stick figure that he drew. Okay.
Well, you just told the story.
Did I? Well, goddamn it. Motherfucker.
I'm saying the true one.
Okay, let's start over.
Okay, let's start over. Come on, man. Come on.
Oh my
Jimmy.
god.
Jimmy, come on.
I shouldn't have blown because that would have been the easiest one.
All right, three things. Say three things about you. Come on.
Okay, so is this true or false? I borrowed a car, right?
Okay.
But I was arrested for it.
Three.
Okay, that's number one. Number two, true or false? Oh my god, man! I shouldn't have drank before the show. That was a big mistake on my part.
Normally I don't say anything because it's like I'm worried about myself not drinking before the show. Man, hey, it's okay. We'll do it step by step. It's a borrowed car.
Why the fuck didn't you warn me, man? Why the fuck didn't you warn me?
I wanted to see you. Like I said, you were recommended. They're like, man, you got to talk to the Jimmy Pudge guy. He's cool. All right. He gets drunk and he gets out there, and I want to see that. I want to see you in your I guess prime. I want to see you in your prime, natural form, in your drunk form. I want to see that.
Okay, baby, let's do this.
That's right.
What were we talking about?
All right. We're confession time. Let's just do confession time. All right, and we have to guess whether or not it's true or not. So confess something that you may or may not have done, and we have to guess whether or not it's true. Okay?
Okay, did I drink moonshine one time and run around a grocery store that I was working at, and just totally get fucking naked and get fired for that shit?
Yes.
Yes, I think that's true.
Oh my god, man!
Is that true?
You're right. It's true.
It's
Yeah,
true.
at least let me tell these three.
Oh,
Let me at least
you can tell the story. I want to hear that. The story is the best part.
Well, yeah, it's true. I did. I did get naked, and I did chase a dude around the back room because he's fucking with me, right? I don't know why I got naked exactly, but it happened, and I regret it. But
Wow.
you can't change things.
Yeah.
You can only progress.
Right. You try to do better each time, each day.
Exactly right. You
Mhm.
can only become a better person.
Right.
Uh, so what is that? Number 2? What's number 3?
Oh, we're just doing step by step. We're just doing one confession now. Okay, we're bringing down to one confession. SK, you confess. We guess whether or not it's true or not. SK, confess
Okay.
your sin.
I already did mine.
Yeah, but it's your turn now. Okay.
I don't have a turn.
Well, you said you were thinking, Tammy.
Oh, I quit.
I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
I'm fucking done.
What? Okay, confess your sins, Tammy.
You're already done thinking?
You know what? You can suck my ass. SK.
That's your confession. That SK sucked your. We knew that already. Okay. All right. Come on. What's your confession? Confession. Come on.
Hold on. I'm getting a spirit talking to me.
What do you
There's
say?
a very what? Hold on. You saying
What is
there's
this?
a
What is the
there's
spirit saying? What does it say?
there's a big man, really big man named something honey bear, honey bull,
Honey bear.
honey sun, honey bear.
That sounds
Does
good.
that sound
It sounds poetic. I love it.
Okay, Tammy, are you gonna confess the sin or not? Come on. Be a good Catholic. Come on.
I had sex in the bathroom of a church.
Believe it.
True.
It's true.
Wow.
Is it true?
No.
What is it? Your fucking game?
I
What-
did something worse in the church bathroom, but I'm not going to even say that on here.
Oh,
Tell it.
what?
Okay, it's
You
I
can't
can't.
say that
I'm a-
and not tell.
I can't. I can't.
Oh,
you can
Tammy.
tell me. You can tell me,
Tammy.
honey.
I
Tammy.
can't.
Tammy.
Statute of limit
Tammy.
has not yet.
Hey, Tammy. It
I
can't be
can't.
It can't be any worse than what you said in the who's the most biggest perv. Come on, it can't.
Okay, so I was like 20. I'm going to say I was about 23.
Yeah.
And I had to do traffic school, and it was held in a room at a church by my house. And
Why did you have to do traffic school, Tammy?
because I had a ticket, I had a traffic ticket.
That's horrible. Keep
Yeah,
going.
I know, it's terrible. And so the night before, I went out and partied really hard, and I was pretty fucking hungover.
That's
And
my
so- huh?
For
That's
traffic.
Yeah, smart, right?
Yeah.
And at that point in my life, I experimented with drugs, and
Oh my
I
god.
needed a little pick me up, and I went into the bathroom and I did some coke.
Oh. Okay.
That's okay. No one's judging here, man.
Yeah.
That
Go
was
ahead.
pretty bad though. Like I to this day,
With
like I
the
feel like
pastor?
a piece of shit for that. Yeah, I shared. I mean, he did a line off my ass and all that, but it was cool. No, that didn't
You did a line off your ass. Is that true?
No, no,
Oh
that's
my
not.
god.
With the
It's not
priest?
true. You hurt my heart. You hurt my fucking heart, man. I love you, man. This is beautiful. Are you a writer? Are you a writer, Tammy? I would read your.
No, I'm not.
I would read your shit. I'd do a line off your ass. I'd read it.
Right. So
Line, hell, paragraph.
Okay. So who's next to confess? We have to guess whether or not it's true or not. Oh,
All right.
okay.
Well, you know the actor Tom Skerritt
Um,
Tom Skerritt from
From
the
Top-
Brad Pitt movie.
and all that.
Something about fishing, right? Tom Skerritt. Picket fences.
Picket fences, yes. River runs through it.
Yeah, I love that movie. Yeah. What about
Yeah.
him?
He directed a scene that I wrote.
Are you serious, man?
Am I?
You know, I believe it, man. SK, you sound like someone who has been there and done it before, man. I feel like you know Tom Skerritt.
I have a story to tell about him.
You do.
I do.
What is it? What's the story?
What did he do to you?
No, it was just it was a workshop, and it was a very intensive 3-week workshop. Part of it was Tom's class, and the last day we just had a kind of a question answer thing, and he showed up for the first time. He showed up with somebody else with him.
Okay.
Some guy just kind of sat to the side, and this other guy, oddly enough, this other guy in the class was a convicted bank robber, which is a funny story, kind of. And he raises his hand and he goes, "So, Tom, are you high right now?" Tom just laid his head back and laughed and laughed and laughed and did not answer.
Oh wow.
You know what's so bad? I can visualize that. I love Tom Skerritt. Is this true, man? I hope it's true.
All of it's true.
Oh my God, man!
Look at that. Look at that. It's true. Okay. You know, I think I'm going to skip my turn. Jimmy, it's your turn. Confession.
Confession. Are we still playing the game?
Yeah. Do you have a shit story? Do you have a good shit story?
A good shit story.
Yeah.
I have a good shit story from yesterday, actually. We had a Christmas party. I sent you a photo of the artistic work I did of the Little Debbie cakes that I brought to the party. But what happened is that I know that through the vents you can hear when you're taking a shit in the men's bathroom. So I actually arranged it, and I actually went and I took a fucking shit, and I farted like a motherfucker. Because I just can't stand the people I work with. And I think it was funny as fuck, but I'm not sure. When I came out, and I went back into the... that's it. That's exactly what it was. It's a masterpiece, right? It's like Jackson Pollock.
Yeah.
You can see the gingerbread men, and you can see the spice cakes. Yeah. And wait a minute. What is this? What are we doing again?
I was asking for a good shit story.
About Sonic Strikers.
Yeah. Yeah. And okay, let me see. For anyone who has a complaint about, we're just having a good time. We're just having a good time, man. We're having a good time exchanging confessions and, right? Okay. Oh, I can't skip my turn? Oh, bullshit. I can't. I'm the host. I'm skipping. Okay.
You skipped your turn twice, man. It's your turn, motherfucker.
Okay.
I mean, you're the host, so that means you have to gravitate towards whatever.
What, I need to take another shot? Is that what I need to do? Because let's skip the turn.
Take a shot and take your turn, motherfucker.
Take a shot, take a turn, motherfucker. Oh, okay, I like that. Okay. Let's see. I kicked the kid in the nuts.
Oh, who hasn't?
I need this kid right in the fucking nuts. I grabbed him and I just slammed my knee right in his nuts.
I think so.
Of course you did.
As an adult or as a kid?
Let me ask you a question. Am I going to wake up tomorrow and watch this on YouTube and regret this?
No,
absolutely.
No, not at all.
Okay, good. Okay. Go for it, Jesse. Or JC, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. So, yeah, it happened. It happened. I was a kid. It happened. Okay. We were playing house. And I got pissed off or something. I just grabbed that kid and started kneeing him in the nuts. Didn't stop until the teacher...
Hold on. Whoa. Talk about bearing the lead, literally. You were playing house with another guy?
We were, in daycare. So, like there was girls there too. It was I was supposed to be someone's husband, and my wife wasn't doing the dishes. I was going there to do the dishes, and then I forgot what he did. He did something stupid. He did something real dumb. So I turned around, grabbed him, and started kneeing him in the nuts like 6 or 8 times before the teacher saw me. When someone's like, "Oh my God, Jesse, what are you doing?" I'm just like, I'm kneeing him in the nuts.
You even remember why?
Yeah, why did you name him in the nuts, Jesse?
Because I don't know why I did it. I snapped. Because
From having to play house.
yes.
Don't worry, Jesse. It happens.
Yes. Okay. All right.
I don't think I ever got roped into playing house. I mean, playing doctor, yeah, but not playing house.
Really? Never?
Doctor House.
Okay. Okay. So we had fun with that game for a little bit. Let me shift gears here real fast. Just make sure. Because I know you're kind of drunk, but let's see. I mean, what is yes, what you talked about your most recent story, most recent book. I mean, what's the feedback like on your stories, on your books?
Repeat that again, Jesse. I'm sorry.
What's the feedback like? Like the people who read your books, like do they love it? Do they hate it? Like what's going on?
There was one review I got, and the review was that I'm not sure if that it's the most horrible thing I've ever read, or if you're a genius. I'm not quite sure. That's pretty much it. There's no in between. There's usually a polarizing effect. Either it's really horrible or it's really good. It just really depends on the personality. You know, the more fucked up your life was, the more you tended to like me. The less fucked up your life was, the more you will dislike me. That's pretty much what I get out of it.
Okay. Okay. So, what do you? I mean, I'm looking at a title here, "Game of Hose." Do you remember what that book's about?
A Game of Hose.
A Game of Hose.
Yeah, A Game of Hose. I watched. What was the name of that show? A Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
The Game of Thrones. And so what I did was I took the red bitch, who was I took the Game of Thrones, and I used that as inspiration for writing A Game of Hose.
Okay. Now that's all right. That's all right. Okay. Game of Hose.
Basically, you had a motherfucker who was in charge of this street, of this district, who made a lot of income. And he took the wrong shit, and he went out and he got hit by a fucking ice cream truck, and that ended his life. And as a result, everybody tried to encroach upon his territory, and so you got A Game of Hose.
Sounds better than the actual show. Oh God. Okay. So I mean,
so this guy, the gingerbread man.
The gingerbread.
The gingerbread man.
The gingerbread man.
The gingerbread man who wanted to be a ventriloquist.
Yeah.
That guy. Why did he stick with it so long when it wasn't going anywhere?
So here's the thing. It says, I think deep down inside, everybody thinks that they have a natural talent and that they deserve to be, they deserve to be on top of the world. And I think that there are those that give up and they accept what they have. And there are those that will keep going and that will keep striving to get to the top. You see what I'm saying? I don't know if you do or not. I'm pretty.
So he doesn't like it, but he sticks with it anyway, kind of like a job.
But I think the gingerbread man is willing to go to the length to get to where he's going, whether or not he goes anywhere or not, because that's his dream, and he will do anything in his power to make it succeed, whether it does or not.
Good for him, gingerbread man.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think one of the saddest things in the world is having a great passion for something but no talent for it.
Right.
Yeah, that's a very sad thing. It really is. And, I mean, it's one of those things where you either give up and you realize you have no talent, or you just keep striving and hoping for the best. And hopefully that someday, somewhere, someone will find you, and hopefully will elevate you to the top.
It's yeah, it's a very tricky thing to know.
You're absolutely correct.
Whether you should give up or keep pressing on, because we have all these stories around us about the value of persistence. But we also have lots of stories about people who persevered and still got nowhere.
Right.
Absolutely, SK. I think that's a wonderful topic you bring up,
Then
Ryan.
you have people who have no talent and then yet they make it because pushed by corporate interests and stuff.
Exactly.
Man, it looks like you've been working pretty hard on this. I mean, you've been writing for a while. How many books do you have out there?
I really don't. I don't know. That's the thing. Today, I actually someone emailed me about something I'd written in 2012. I'd actually written a blog on points and case, and I forgot all about it. But I had 4 submissions there that had seen the light of day, and I kept getting different links to different things that I've written, and I just can't remember anything I've written. And apparently I've done a lot, and it's always interesting to see and go back to what you've done, and to see what you've accomplished and how you've changed over the years. If that makes sense.
So how have you changed over the years?
I don't really know. I think that the more I write, the more refined I become. So I've come from awful to mediocre. I think I'm at the mid-level range now. Hopefully, one day I will strive for success.
I mean, are you striving for success now?
I just want to have fun.
Just want to have fun? Okay.
Yeah, and the more I write, I think the better I become. If that makes sense.
Well, yeah. In a way, yeah. I mean, like, your work, is it mostly self-published? Is it published through indie publishers? Is it like how do you release your work?
It's different. I self-publish my work, but I've had invitations to write for different publishers. So I've been independently published. I've also been published by Simon and Schuster. So it's various levels. So I've been independently published, self-published, as well as professionally published, depending on how you define it.
Okay.
As you know, everything's subjective in the writing world, right? So what may be independent to some is professional to others. It's fickle, and there's no definitive definition of it.
Do you have any thoughts on? Well, actually, let's back up. You said you were published by Simon & Schuster. Like, which book was that?
Geraldine Rice is a very talented writer. Geraldine Rice somehow was able to get a contract with Simon & Schuster to publish something called Anything But Zombies, and so I was a part of that anthology. So that is my.
Cool. That's cool.
Would it surprise you if I said you have on Amazon 15 titles?
It would have surprised me because I really don't keep track. So that's unbelievable, actually. 15 titles, that's pretty good.
I mean,
not bad.
Do you write every day? I mean, how often do you write?
I write every day. To me, that is my escapism.
Okay.
What happened to Tammy? Is Tammy no longer with us?
I'm here.
She's here.
Okay.
She's here. She's listening.
Yeah.
Chilling. Well,
I want to hear from a paranormal perspective. What do you think, Tammy?
Oh, we'll start. Oh, we could dig into paranormal stuff, but I was hearing some people wanted to know more about you, so that's why I'm shifting.
Yeah, sure. Okay, go ahead.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. It's all right. We got a question in the chat.
Sure.
What is your endless pursuit for love and beautiful women?
So that is an interesting conversation. I actually had a conversation with a beautiful woman today, and what it is she asked me, "Why do you talk and why do you post about these women you constantly fall in love with?" And you do fall in love with women. You fall in love with their personalities or their looks. There's all kinds of variety of things. But I'm the type of person who just falls in love with different things, and
Okay.
I
All
look
right.
for love and I look for beautiful women. But what I define as beauty is just a spirit. When you look into their eyes and there's something there, there's some kind of association,
Mhm.
and to me, that's just beautiful. It's just wonderful that you can connect on that level.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, makes
It probably
sense.
doesn't because I'm drunk as fuck.
Well, you know, it, and you write like extreme horror and splatterpunk. Do you have any thoughts on, let's say, like the freedom of expression, free speech, and what you should be able to write about?
So here's my thing. I think that you can write about anything that you want to in this world, and that people are smart enough to know whether you're for them or you're not for them. Right? They can read it and they can say this person is fucking awful, or this person is fucking okay, and that's just up to that person. I believe in freedom, and I believe in that the person is smart enough. Every person is smart enough to know whether or not this person is for them or for not.
Oh hell no, we're not. Check the divorce courts. We are not smart.
No, yeah, and
We fall for the wrong people every goddamn day.
yeah, and then some people, well, they'll read stuff that they don't like, and they'll just be outraged about it and be like, "Oh man, you offended me. You can't talk about that. You can't write about that."
There's one review I always go to, and that review is I'm not sure if this person is fucking insane or if this person is a fucking genius. They give me a 3-star review, but for me, that review is fucking just amazing because
Yeah,
that's the person who thinks about it.
right.
Is this person for you? Not, and I'm fucking fucked up. I apologize.
That's okay. That's better than a 1-star review. And the person in the review who wrote the review even flat out said that what they read wasn't even for them, but they reviewed it anyway. Okay, well, if
That's
it's not for
true.
you, why did you even review it? Ah, god damn it.
I've seen book reviews where they were actually reviewing uh, some kitchen appliance. They gave it a 1-star review.
Did a
It was on, and it was in a for a book.
I get a lot of one.
Um,
I've seen that
To me,
before.
that's
so
Okay. So that's your thoughts on what freedom of expression. So, are you aware of any issues? Let's say like Amazon or KDP, like I guess trying to clamp down on horror, extreme horror. Have you had any issues with that?
I have not had any issues with that. I've had issues with Smashwords. Smashwords really fucking detest me.
For real,
So I quit
Smashwords?
using Smashwords at all.
They don't like horror, or what's going on with Smashwords?
Smashwords refuses to, Smashwords is very PC. So I quit using Smashwords at all. So I only use Amazon KDP now.
Okay. Now, what is the most un PC thing you have? Because I like getting into that.
The most on PC thing. That's very difficult to tell. Uh,
Hey,
I
hey.
recommend start with Tales from Redneck Gangsta. That's just different short stories, and that will quickly tell you if you like my style or not.
Okay. Redneck Gangster. Okay. Is there some? Well, yeah. Okay. So what's your inspiration? Like
My
author,
inspiration
yeah,
would be
authorize. You know.
I've actually got a message from Kelly Brisbane. Jimmy, do you think he writes better sober or while drinking? Do you only write while drinking, etc.? Kelly, I only write while drinking. As far as my inspirations go, uh, repeat that question. I apologize.
Oh, it's right here.
What inspires your writing? Where do you get your ideas from?
Yeah.
So, my ideas come from just everyday events. I work at a gas station, so I made a lot of interesting customers. I made a lot of interesting souls. And so when they talk to me about their lives, they talk to me about the things that's troubling them, what's going on in their mind. I tend to respond to that, and I tend to think of different stories to tell. And I just try to really get into the soul of what's going on with me and what's going on with them. And I just try to relate to them on a level that I can understand. If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Are you an outgoing person? Do you talk to people easily, strangers and that type of thing? Do you have is it easy for you to, chat somebody up?
I do as a gas station attendant. It's very easy to chat people up. You ask them how their day is going, how things are going, especially the regulars. They tend to really talk to you because, just like you, they leave these lives where, uh, they just, I don't know.
They just want to
I'm
talk
sorry.
to you, right? They
Drink
just
too
want to
much.
talk. They just want to talk. Okay. Oh, let me ask you something. Let me shift gears real fast. And because Tammy's here too, have you ever had a paranormal experience?
Tammy, I have had a paranormal experience. I really have. Shadow people. Have you ever heard of shadow people, Tammy?
I see them every day.
Okay, so I see a lot of shadow people.
Just the NSA.
They come to me at night. I see them in the corners of the room, and they're always watching me, and I always wonder why. Why are they there?
Okay. Do they do
What
anything?
do you think?
Oh wait. With Tammy, does he have to worry about the shadow people?
Well, I mean, they could be bad. I don't know. I mean, are they doing anything? Do you just see them? Do you feel negative energy? Do they do anything to you?
I don't feel any negative energy, but I know that they're there. I know that they're aware of me, and they're there. Is that right? And I feel that somehow there's a positive energy there.
Okay.
What do you think about that?
Well, that's good. I mean, as long as it's positive energy, then I wouldn't worry about it.
So I have a question for you. I have a question for Tammy on that subject. Do these shadow people or other types of entities, do they have, can they be energy deceivers? Can they come across as positive but actually not be, for example?
Oh,
Ooh.
yeah, definitely. I mean, any spirit can pretend to be something that it's not. I mean, that I wouldn't say any spirit, but like the darker things definitely can portray themselves as anything. Like, I have a friend who was working on a location for quite some time, and she kept getting more drawn in because the spirits were coming across to her as children. Well, in the end, she realized that they weren't. It was something demonic going on there. So the darker things definitely manipulate you into believing whatever they want you to draw you in and to get you more comfortable with them. And it makes it easier for them to do whatever bad that they want to do with you.
So that's goddamn interesting to me, Kelly. Is that right? Is it Kelly? Is your name? I apologize.
Tammy.
Tammy, I apologize. Tammy, I
That's
see
okay.
Kelly in the. I apologize, but I've
Okay.
always done that myself.
What's that?
Jimmy, you okay?
Say that again.
Yeah, I'm fine. I apologize.
You apologize? Okay. So the shadow people that you see, they're not flipping you off. They're not messing with you. They're just kind of there in the corner.
They're there in the corner.
Okay.
I don't know if they're rooting for me or if they're hoping for my demise. I'm not really sure.
Have you seen the Hat Man?
What's the Hat Man?
Oh, the Hat Man's
That
a
would-
whole other level of shadow person.
That's one you don't want to see.
Yeah, he comes.
Okay, well, I haven't seen that one. Thank God.
You see him, and it's time to change your ways, man. He comes to you at your weakest moment. To he's like the Grim Reaper, kind of, sort of.
The Grim Reaper's forward, advance man.
Secretary, kind of, in a way. I guess. I don't know. It does the busy work for him.
Yeah.
I just saw this, and I'm not sure if it's even relevant or not, but it's very interesting how TGI Friday interprets how your conversation goes and it's that or not.
What? Okay. Are you looking at the bottle of what you're drinking right now? The TGI Friday Long Island iced tea.
I'm confused.
It's okay. I'm not.
When I talked to a
confused this
girl
whole time.
yesterday,
It's okay.
it's very interesting. I talked to a girl yesterday about what is a Long Island iced tea, and she believed tea was in the ingredients. But in every Long Island iced tea I've ever had, it's always been sweet and sour plus a splash of Coca-Cola, and the other ingredients would be vodka, triple sec, rum, possibly gin, and that's it. But never tea. It's really fucked up, right?
Yeah, there's no tea in it. Yeah, it's.
Isn't there tequila in it too?
Maybe that's possible. Let me look at the GGI Fridays label. Hold on one second.
Okay, why you're doing that? Because we went down for a little bit, so I'm kind of off on time. But what is your favorite horror movie? Do you have a favorite horror movie?
You know what? I do not have a favorite horror movie. I saw The Devil is a South Korean film. I thought that was fucking fantastic. But I don't have a favorite horror movie. But if I had to choose right now, just off the top of my head, it would be I Saw the Devil.
I Saw the Devil. You said that was a Korean film? Or
That is correct.
a Korean film? Okay. Okay, I have not seen that.
Have you ever seen Memoirs of Murder? That would be a
No.
good one as well.
No. Well, what is that like? Memoirs of Murder. That sounds cool.
So that is about a serial killer who is killing all these fucking people. It's actually in South Korea, and these people are walking home from the rice fields, and this motherfucker just pops up out of the fucking rice fields and snatches them out of nowhere, takes them back, and they're fucking dead. And
Okay.
they find a fucking sewer somewhere. I recommend you see Memoirs of Murder,
Okay.
and then you go to whatever I just said. I can't fucking remember actually.
You know, you actually have a pretty good Alex. You could do an Alex Jones impression, couldn't you?
Who is Alex Jones? I don't know.
Oh,
who that
you don't know
is.
who he is? Oh my god, you could totally pull it off. It's like the drunker you get, the more Alex Jones like you get. Oh man.
I
Okay.
apologize to you.
It's
I
okay.
should
It's
stage
okay.
over.
Hey, it's okay. Hey, just
I get anxiety.
hey. Let
Sorry,
me
get
ask you. Ain't no reason to get anxiety here. This show's very, very relaxed. Very relaxed. Hey, but what is the best hangover cure? Because I think you're gonna need it.
Okay. The best hangover cure?
Yes.
Don't get drunk.
It's getting drunk. Absolutely. Whoever said that is absolutely correct.
Don't get drunk.
That's what I said. Don't get drunk.
Well, I
But,
fucked
yeah.
up already, but it doesn't sound like it.
The
Yeah.
best fucking cure for a hangover is to drink some more.
Drink some more. You know what? I think I'm gonna have to do that. I think we're gonna have after this stream, we're gonna do something else. Drunk. Drink some more. Well, guys, do you have any more questions? I mean, are we good for time? Are we?
Yeah.
We're good. All right.
Yeah.
Well, Mr. Jimmy Pudge, man, it was great having you on the show. I enjoy talking about your books. I kind of wish you remember them a little bit more.
Didn't read them time.
But hey, confession time was fun. Look. Here's the thing. I had a lot of fun on this show. I was told Jimmy Pudge is a lot of fun to talk to, and you are a lot of fun to talk to. I'm not disappointed. We had a good time.
I'm glad that you feel that way.
Yeah. Just
Absolutely.
just probably I don't know if you should finish that bottle. That's all I'm going to say. Be careful, man. Be careful, okay? Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, if you like this, press the like button, share, subscribe. Yeah, thank you so much.
All right.